That was terrible. But welcome now.
All right.
I must apologise for where I'm looking. So the camera is here, and now I can hear myself coming out of the camera as well. So how do I turn the audio
Not off the camera.
I can hear myself coming from somewhere. Oh no, it's not. It's on my phone.
Oh, well done, Lee. I remember the first time I had to do a live stream.
It's okay. I'll turn the volume down. So apologies, because if I look this way, I look at the camera. If I look over here, I can see Pete on a screen in a different room. And if I look over here, I can see your questions.
And if I look this way, I can see you, Lee. But actually, you're not there. You're actually...
Yeah. Do I look this way to see you?
Yeah.
Hey! That's so disconcerting.
It's completely ridiculous. When there's nobody else in this room. Hang on.
Right, we need to know, we just want like loads and loads and loads of thumbs up from everybody watching, please, if the audio is okay and you can see us and everything. But this is the first time we've tried to do this live. So yeah, for those of you who watch Andertons regularly, you'll know that we've got two different studios within our video house complex, a bit of a grandiose word. So I'm in one, Pete's in another. We've run some like 50-meter long cables between the two rooms.
Through the floor, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we actually
and
made
hopefully this is the best that we can do all the time that we're not gonna sit in the same room together. So hello, Pete. How are you?
Hello.
I need to look this way to make it look like I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I'm looking at you over there. Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? But there we are. And we got in-ears and all sorts of stuff. It's a bit strange.
Can you see the logo on the side of my earphones, Pete?
I know.
That's a bit cool, isn't it?
It's very cool.
Right, so...
Can you see my hair? I'm sporting a bit of a mollet because it's just, and I'm just letting it all go.
I can't see you because the TV that I've got is the busted one.
If I'm down here.
No, go down even lower. That's it. I can see you now. Right. So this isn't going to be a normal Q&A live thing. Pete and I thought we'd actually try and do a guitar demo. And the guitars that we have today are the Paul's, the PRS Paul's guitar. So I'm guessing everyone watching will know that PRS stands for Paul Reed Smith. It's the name of a chap who started making guitars back in the 80s and has grown his business to one of the most successful guitar making businesses in the world, PRS. They make guitars out of America. They make guitars out of the Far East. And how many years ago did the Paul's guitar come out, Pete?
I'm not quite sure, actually.
2 years, maybe?
No, there must be more than that, surely.
I don't know. So he Paul Reed Smith decided to make himself kind of like a signature guitar called the Paul's guitar. It's a double cut, so the classic PRS double cut shape.
Beautiful.
25-inch scale length. So again, the sort of the scale length that most PRS guitars are. Pretty much the same kind of construction in terms of mahogany body, set neck, mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard, highly figured maple top. And then really where he's kind of gone towards is a 22 fret model with a wraparound tailpiece and his TCI, tuned capacitance inductance.
Treble and bass pickups. Yeah.
And
they're super duper clever with the switching system. I mean, the way that he's got these little switches here to split either pickup, which was on the... It's really weird to have in-ears in and not hearing myself.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. With the three-way selector switch, and there's a switch for each pickup to split from humbucker to single coils. Yeah. And these pickups, the TCI pickups, these are the S versions. So this is the SE model. So
I was coming to that. Affordable. Yes. So
yeah. But it's really cool, and the way that he's developed that over a long period of time, and now the perfect split humbugging pickup.
Yeah, so the American versions are available in a wide range of colours. Pretty much, I think, as with a lot of the American guitars, it's you can kind of have almost any colour you like in this. Yeah. The SE version, the more affordable one, is only available in 3 colours, and I guess we can probably, potentially, I don't know, in post, can we?
No.
We can't. No, okay, so
link below, have a look at
the red one I'm holding, the amber one Pete's holding, and then there's a blue one.
I really like this. I think that looks great.
And as we always do in these kind of comparison videos, we just thought we'd shoot them out and see what we think. So Pete, why don't you grab your full fat American one and take the peeps through the sounds? No, not your actual one, just the normal American one that you've got. We'll talk about your one in a minute.
We will, because that's special.
Whilst you do that, I shall look through the comments section.
See, this is normally where we can do a cut in the video.
Yes, we're completely live. There's no cutting here.
That's even in tune. Almost. I'll just tune up. It's kind of cold and down here. Been shut off for a little while. So basically,
oh, someone says pan the guitars the opposite way. It's very confusing.
Pan the guitars the opposite way. It's very confusing.
Is that likely? Can we even do that?
Oh, I'm not sure if we can do that or not.
Well, we shall see.
Maybe just put them straight down the middle.
Oh.
That was my voice is now going into my left ear. This is a bit strange. So while I just quickly explain about the this is Honduran rosewood on the fingerboard of this one, and it's got the brushstrokes, the brushstroke birds, which I absolutely love. I think it looks great, and with these fantastic. I don't know if you can see them, if the camera can focus in on the tuners, they look amazing as well. So the pickup works that you've got a three-way selector switch, normally from neck to the bridge. So you select between the two, and then you've got two switches here, which splits the pickup. So if I go on the front pickup, for instance. So in your up position, it's a bit like tune there.
Now you're getting to see really what it's like when we film a video.
Yeah, this is, I mean, look at this guitar. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful?
It is a lovely looking guitar.
Isn't it?
No, that's your one, or that's not
That's
your
not
one?
my one.
Okay.
No, mine is slightly more tigery color, see? Slightly yellower, very close. Very, very close. Right, so, front. And then you can split it. Sorry, it was split before. Here's the split. I forgot I put it up.
Can I say, Pete?
Yes?
I suspect the people at home are hearing quite a lot of the string noise through our lapel mics whilst we play. Because if I just explain
I can imagine,
what you're hearing, we're plugged into normal amps with normal pedals, but instead of being plugged into speakers, we're plugged into load boxes. So I'm into a Universal Audio aux and Pete's into a Boss tube amp expander. And then that feed is going direct out to you, which is why we're wearing kind of headphones and stuff. But of course, even with my volume turned down,
apparently I'm panned to the left side of my guitar. It's panned all the way to the left.
You're going to
you'll be able to hear that.
I don't know what we're going to... I think I'm just going to have to apologise and go, it is what it is.
Well, this is work in progress. I think what we could do maybe is that we can also add in some of the amps in the room at some point to see if that actually makes a huge difference. But the problem with that is will it then be out of phase and all sorts of stuff? It's not easy, this. It really is not easy.
I wonder if we need like a mute switch on the floor for our lapel mics, don't we?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Does anyone make one of those? Maybe we could... Anyway.
Well,
anyway.
Well, oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, that sounds great.
Someone on the web has gone, are they in the same room? Does it look like we're in the same room? But anyway.
Yeah,
we're not, obviously.
No, we're not. And split it. Right, and full fat. I mean, that sounds great. Sorry, go on.
Does he... Now, the spec on the website says it's a tap rather than a split. And I think Paul has spent so much time on these TCI pickups. I think it's probably important we get it right, because even when if it's a tap, what happens is obviously that when you engage the switch, it effectively taps off of the pickup, so it has less windings on it.
Yeah.
But I think that means it's still hum cancelling, doesn't it? Even in the tapped position.
Yeah, it's a full humbug, and as far as I can understand, it's a full humbug and a full single coil. It will go completely single coil mode and completely humbug mode.
So it's not a tap.
It's not a tap. I thought it's a split. Yeah.
Oh, the website says it's a tap.
Does it? Does it?
Paul,
now?
are you watching? Please comment. Just can you put some gain on and go between the two positions so we can see if it's hum cancelling or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's.
I mean, there's no.
I think it's still hum cancelling. I think it's a tap. I think it's. Nice.
It works, man.
So that was all 4 settings. Did you do some in between?
No, all
ones?
I did there was wait on the back pickup. So that was the back pickup in full humbugging mode. So single. It's really difficult for me to hear as well because I don't have an amp in the room, and it's like going through. My favorite is that you can have, if you go in the middle position, you can have one split and one not split, right? Or both. Oh, I think they're great. The neck is they call it a regular on this one, which is kind of the fatter version of the two necks that PRS does. And I just think this is a perfect size neck for me. It's great.
So this is called the pattern neck, right? So you can get this neck on other PRS guitars.
The regular one, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like you say, it's not wide thin is the other very popular PRS neck, and I don't think I've ever really connected with that because I think that suits a more contemporary style player. But pattern just feels great, and it is a bit more V-shaped than say a Les Paul card, isn't it?
I don't think.
I mean, I'm not talking about hard V but
it's just rounder, you know. It's just a rounder kind of.
I don't know. I think I would say it's less round than a Les Paul and more V-shaped, but you not V-shaped to the point where you feel the ridge on the back. But
did we say a round V?
A round V. Let's compromise. let's say it's both.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
man.
I like the inlays on here. These are called the brush stroke inlays. Can you see those? So they're not the sort of the solid inlays that you get on the other models. Got the phase 3 locking tuners.
Beautiful tuners. These they're so precise.
Precise. So Pete, tell us what your guitar is, and then we'll jump over to the SE models.
Well, so what do you mean?
It's so similar looking,
this
isn't
one.
it?
Yeah, they're very,
I wonder.
very similar.
I thought you had it first.
Yeah, I mean I don't know if you can see that if I hold them up.
What I need to do, I'm really sorry, I need to move the TV screen that I'm watching you over to the other side of the camera so that at least when I look at it, it kind of at the moment it's just going to look, every time I'm looking at you, the people watching are just going to see me staring off into the distance like I'm bored.
We'll get there, So so you can see that, I don't know if it can focus in on these two headstocks. I'm trying to get it to focus.
That's all right.
Yeah, so
take them further away. Because I think what you'll need to do is hold it relatively flat and go kind of like that to get it to focus.
I'm trying to look down on another screen while the camera's there. This is all very funny. So you can see mine has got the that's that one in that hand.
You got the eagle?
I got the eagle on there because this was basically the prototype for this version of the Paul's guitar, the newest 2019. So this was the one that Paul used to experiment with the pickups and with the way to lacquer it and the way that the whole thing was going to come together with the tuners and so on and so forth. So this is, I would say, a one-off, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't you say? I would say, but I mean, that top is...
There is a video on the channel
incredible.
That Paul recorded for Pete when he gave him the guitar, because Paul wasn't actually there when Pete received the guitar. So there's like a video message from Paul, which you can find on our YouTube channel. And he explains a little bit more about the guitar. But yeah, it's essentially a prototype for what this became.
Yeah, it is. So the pickups are the final pickups.
What else can we tell you about this while Pete's tuning up? I mean, the saddle, these wraparound saddles that Paul makes are crazy pieces of precision engineering. So where the groove that the string lies in as it wraps around the bridge is actually has a brass insert. So you won't, I don't know, you'll have to go and Google that. But if you actually can see a fine sliver of brass underneath each string on here. It looks like the actual bolts as well are made out of brass as well. So very, very cool sounding. Go on, Pete, give us a twinkle. What's the finish on these, Pete? Are these the nitro finish, or was this new blend of like it's a sort of a mix of nitro?
I think that's what they are. But
I'm sorry, I'm just looking through all your comments. There's thousands of comments on here, so I'm never going to get to
them.
There's
so many comments.
I'll try when we finish the actual review. Maybe we'll have a quick Q&A about the guitars.
Yeah, we should do.
Okay, so look. I mean, I'm running through a different rig. Did you get those IRs from Revere, by the way, Pete?
No, I didn't, but I've got I found another one from which I've loaded into the Wasa box. I'm just going to quickly have a look here while we're there. Maybe you can give us some tones with your setup, Lee.
So I'm plugged into a Victory Duchess, into the aux, which I absolutely love. No messing around with IRs on the aux. It's just what it's got in it. It's got speakers, simulations already in it, and they're great. And what I have found is helping with this kind of DI'd sort of setup. So I've got a compressor on, which is the little Wampler Ego. And then I've got a few different distortion pedals here, but the one I was mainly using was the Lightspeed from Greer. So this is my single coil or tapped neck setup. I can go to full humbucker. That's enough ammunition for people to mock me. I didn't get through my demo there, did I? But here's the, let me take I'll take all the pedals off actually, even the compression might. So there's no pedals now. Neck tapped. Fat neck. Oh. Bridge tapped. And bridge humbucker. They're hot, these. I've got the preamp gain on the amp wound back to like 9 o'clock.
There's definitely a vibe, but I'm not saying they are really hot, not compared, but they just got a fatness. They got a certain tone. They're very touch sensitive.
See, I'd expect that to be pretty clean out of this amp at the moment, but I've got to pick pretty softly to keep it clean. And then in between, both tapped. That's a good sound.
But if you tap one, go in between the tween positions.
Okay, so now I've got the neck tapped.
Yeah, tap the neck, and then
tap the neck.
Tap the neck, tap.
Hang on a second. It's okay, I'm in. And then I'll flip it the other way, so it's tapped. There's a lot of tones, and this is a great guitar to play. But look, one of these is going to cost you £3,000 or £4,000, right? $3,000 or $4,000, something like that.
$3,699, I believe they were on the tag.
Okay,
but not this one, because this one is mine and it's not going anywhere. I absolutely love it. It's such a great guitar.
Right now, if that's too rich for you, and that's a lot of money, if you have $799. You could get yourself an SE version. So my first is a lot lighter. So I don't know, is yours a lot lighter, Pete?
It's not lighter than that one.
Really? No. Mine's a lot lighter than this one I just played here.
No, they're very similar weights. Mine one is lighter than this.
It's still a mahogany body and neck. Maple top, but this time with a veneer on it, and the carve isn't as heavy. If you're familiar with SE guitars, they call it like a bevel top, so it's not like a full arch like you get on the American stuff. What else? So still 22 frets, still 25-inch scale length.
Oh yeah.
But now we've got the S versions of the pickups, which are effectively the offshore kind of Far Eastern ones. We've got the bridge.
That's funny.
The bridge looks very similar.
Yeah, still got the brass inserts in the.
I wonder if it's the same. I wouldn't have said it. It's unlikely to be the same. Then we've got normal tuners, so we don't have the locking tuners.
Even the pegs are. You can tell that on the other one, the heads of the tuners themselves are.
And we have a
creme de la creme.
And we have a different neck carve. So this, to me, feels a teeny bit wider this way and a teeny bit
it's not much,
shallower this way.
It's not much. I think that's in your head more than anything else.
It's not in my head.
Did you just play it?
I can't believe how loud the string noise is into the lapel. Mad, isn't it?
But the guitars are quite responsive as well. Because of that bridge, I think, because it's a wraparound bridge. Can I just point out that I managed to tune this guitar up and get the tuners lined up completely.
You're so OCD.
Straight. When does that ever happen?
Never. Right, so let's just go. Right, Pete can do a bit more playing in a minute, but I'm just going to go same kind of thing as I did before. So neck pickup, no pedals on now, in its coil tap position. Full humbucker. Bridge in its tap position.
Bridge.
And now in its full humbucker. Various in-betweenage.
I think the American, somebody's saying here, the American pickups sound hotter. I think these are the S versions of the TCI
Let's do
pickup.
that. Hang on a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on.
Darker, but I wouldn't have said hotter.
There's no speeding you up here.
Not hotter, but I think
very similar.
These are brighter sounding. Maybe the whole guitar is just brighter sounding, and that's what it is. But Pete, take us through some
just to
tones
take
on
you back,
yours.
you asked about the lacquer. It's the nitro on top of the other, lacquer they're doing now from 2020.
Right.
This is just poly on this. Let me get some. So this is full humbucker. That sounds great, doesn't it?
It's funky.
Yeah. Nice, I like that. Middle position.
I like that too.
Bit again. Split one. Split them both. Oh, back split. That's pretty
I think that
cool.
sounds great, man.
For $7.99. I mean, it looks amazing. You said you didn't really. This color wasn't your favorite.
No.
I really like this color. I think it pops, man.
I mean, my initial impressions are what I like about the American Paul's guitar.
Yeah.
I think it looks nicer. And I'm not a massive fan of the color choices they've made on the SE, but hey, that's personal.
Well, you can.
It plays nicer. The American one plays nicer, but not like 4 times nicer or whatever the price tag difference is. And then sound-wise, there's nothing. I mean, they sound. There is a small difference in the sound, but not like one's better, one's worse. That's a good shout for the SE. They've nailed those SE pickups.
They have. And here you get mahogany body, mahogany neck. You get rosewood fingerboard on these, and you know what you get. See, this has got the. See this kind of, you can see the top of the, the
reveal binding.
The reveal binding. So on the full fat American one, it doesn't have it, right? But check this out. On this one, which is mine, it's got it.
I'm pretty sure on the full fat American, it's a choice. There'll be some colors where you have the reveal binding.
Really? Because it just makes it pop. It makes it pop more. You know what I mean?
Right, okay, so let's throw this open now. Seeing as we've never really done gear reviews live.
It's a weird one.
Okay, so starting from now, please ask a question about the guitar that you would like us to try and answer. So specifically, please, questions about these guitars rather than something else. Does it come with a case? American one comes with a case.
It comes with a gig bag.
Which one am I pointing to go to? Yeah. This one. American one comes with a case. SE one comes with a gig bag.
Yeah.
Right, here
Somebody's
we go.
saying
The questions are coming in now. Sorry, Pete. Here you go. How wide is the neck and is it comfortable to play? Because this person, Miraculous Memes, is a fan of chubbier necks. Pete?
It's not. I mean, I think this, for me, this is as close to perfect size neck as you can get, actually. It's just really comfortable. It's not fat, but it's not slim. You know what I mean? It's right in between.
Well, The American one to me has that played in feel to it more than the SE. The SE kind of feels a little bit more like a new guitar.
Yeah, and it's all feels like on the American one, maybe the edges of the fretboard is kind of more straight on, so it's a little bit more rolled in like that. Oh, it's difficult to explain, isn't it?
Let's whiz through some more. So, can you get locking tuners for the SE? I'll be completely honest with you. I suspect you can buy PRS locking tuners as an aftermarket thing, and I suspect it's just a question of giving them to a guitar tech to fit them. Is there weight relief? No, I don't believe there's any weight relief.
No, they're not heavy at all. They're quite light.
Someone's asked what the radius is. I don't recall seeing the radius on the website. I mean, you obviously whiz on over to the PRS thing. There definitely is a curve in here. I would have said it. You know, my guess is it's 10. Something around about 10 or 12 inch radius.
It's not
like
12. It's not that flat.
I don't think it's that flat.
No.
Right, let's have a look. How's the neck? Well, we've answered that. Is it more like a Fender or more like a Gibson? On the American one, it's definitely more like a Gibson. This, I think it's a bit more just generic, sort of modern feeling in between.
Yeah, right in between everything. What I really like. Not too flat, not too big.
What's the difference between American and non-American tuners? It's mainly the accent, I think, isn't it? That they, one sounds a bit
tuners.
More
what
American.
Are you talking about the face?
I'm joking. I don't think there's any. I'm not even suggesting.
Yeah, these are locking here. These ones have got lockings on the top.
Yeah, I don't know where the American tuners are made. I think they are made in America, but I'm not suggesting they're better because they're made in America. I'm just saying that the tuners that are on the American version are better than the tuners that are on the SE version.
These looks more like a Les Paul kind of vibe on that one.
Someone's asking me, what did I think of the Mark Tremonti prototype? I mean, that's loosely a PRS question. So yeah, I thought it looked like a kind of like, if Paul one day woke up and thought, I need to make a guitar like a BC Rich Mockingbird, I kind of think that's what it would be.
Mark.
Man, there's like a zillion questions.
I know, they're coming in quick.
Yeah. Is it well balanced? That's a good question. Well, look, there we are. I'm sitting here with nothing holding up either end, and doesn't appear to be badly balanced.
No, it's all right. It's good. String gauge?
Is the neck on the SE sticky? Now, there's a good question, because I think that is a criticism that you could level at most guitars with a sort of polyurethane lacquer, is it does have... I don't even know if sticky is the right answer, but it feels more plasticky, more kind of encapsulated. I think
thicker. It feels like a thicker nitro, a thicker coat of paint.
Maybe if sticky is the word you want to use, then I guess maybe, but no more or less than any other guitar that uses this kind of finish. Right, where are we going now? Man, there's a million questions. Steel wool fixes sticky in a minute.
Well, maybe not on poly.
Yeah, I would be slightly careful about taking steel wool to the back of unless you really know what you're doing.
If you want to, that's your guitar, then by all means, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I kind of feeling like we could go on and on, but...
we can.
Well, do you think so? Shouldn't we just... Isn't this going to just become a video that can stay up?
Well, that's the point.
Should we jam out with one of us on an American, one of us on an SE?
That's what we did.
I tell you what. Pete, you stay SE.
That's what I did in the beginning, but I'm happy. No, I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with this. I'll go American.
All right, well, you go American, I'll stay SE. Then you've got like the double advantage because you're a better guitar player. You've got the better guitar.
Oh, just stop it, man.
Better looking.
Just stop it.
And
I'm not. It's just because it's got a wide angle lens on this camera,
let's do
so
requests.
I look skinnier today.
Let's do requests. Come on then. Let's requests. We're like a terrible pub band, wedding band. Any requests from the audience?
Please no.
Let's see what the first one comes in. Mustang Sally. No, it's not really there. No, play Wonderwall. No, I'm not playing Wonderwall. Oh man, now there's 1,000 requests coming in. I can't even keep up.
What do you want to play? Do you want to play?
Slow blues in A?
No blues in A. I'll put a slow on here and I'll get some nice tones going.
Can you do a loop?
I can, yeah.
Okay, let's loop it.
I think I've got some loop going. Let me just see. Please no. No, naughty. Don't do that.
Sorry. I'm just trying to look at Freebird. Oh man, there needs to be a way for comments to sort of just be more easy to read on YouTube. They're
coming in quick on.
Yeah. Okay. So you're now watching the master of looping at work live, and you can see live as well now, by the way. Pete doesn't need like 53 takes to get the loop ready like I do. He just does it. There we go. See?
Yeah.
think so. Man alive. That SE sounds great. I think the pickups in that SE are so good. I do like the feel of this one.
For the 800 quid, man, you can't go wrong with that. I'm just going to
do a quick pedal thing because loads of people are asking. So now, this is my new board. So I've got some new pedals on here that you might not be familiar with. Sorry you can't see this, but imagine in your head. So I've got a little mini tuner by Korg. It's about the same size as the TC Polytune. I like the display on it. Right, first pedal that I've never really used this style of pedal before, but I'm using more now, is the compressor. So without the compressor, that's the sound. With it, so it just tightens it up and fattens it a little bit. So I use that a lot. Then my first kind of regular drive, and I think for what I used for most of that first solo, is the Greer Amps Lightspeed.
Yes.
Such a good pedal. I'll turn the delay off, sorry.
More reverb.
Then I've got a Dane. It's got a little bit more bass end and a bit more grunt to it than the Lightspeed. Then I've got my heaviest one is this Marvelous Engine. So if I really want like a cranked to shit amplifier, oops, I swore and we're live, sorry. And then lastly is the Nobles ODR1. Which, such a good pedal for the money. I think the Nobles is the cheapest pedal on the board here.
Yeah,
it's a great pedal. Listen to that. That's nothing. That's just so that. Nobles, Greer. And then the pedal that I use loads is called The Very Thing. And that I've just set as a pure sort of mid-hump boost. So here's the Lightspeed on its own. And then add The Very Thing. And I think that's a great sound. If you just want to do a little solo, so here's. And if I put the compressor in as well. So that is a compressor, the Ego compressor, into The Very Thing, into the Lightspeed, to just give you that.
Great, man. You got like 7 over. Somebody's saying it quickly. How do you like the
your eggs
frets?
In the morning? Huh?
How do you like the frets?
The frets?
They're great, aren't they? I think they're great.
I hadn't, to be honest with you, I don't know if a good thing about a guitar is when you don't even notice.
No, exactly.
You know, as in, you don't sort of sit here going, oh, I better not press the strings too hard because I can hear them going sharp, or there's certainly none of that. You know, on some cheaper guitars, you get that kind of sound on the...
Yeah, that's just, you need to play them a bit and then that goes away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's when steel wool comes in very handy.
So they're my pedals. I think they sound great, super great. And then I've got a whole load of Walrus Audio pedals to do crazy ambient effects with. Pete, do you want to do your pedals?
Well, I can. And I don't have very many today, so
call it a day, I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, I only have like, this is a number 3 board I've got, kind of thing. Not that I've got many boards, but this has got a Fat General on it, a bit of compressor. Just a bit of compression on there, and then I've got a Dane, which is just like which can roll down really nicely. Oh, I can use the boost side. And then I've got a gunshot, which is a bit more kind of...
Oh yeah, I like it.
That's a great overdrive.
I just thought what I can do, Pete.
What can you do?
Is this going to make a noise? I'll try not to unplug anything. Of course, people are going.
What are you doing?
You know, well, they want to see the pedals.
Of course
so
they
going,
do.
Well, I'll just pick it up then.
But
it's on a massive wooden pedal board that some guy sent me recently. So here it comes. He said, "Oh no, hang on, I'm struggling now. I've got cables going everywhere. This might not work." There you go. Can you see that, everybody? So I don't normally have the ditto. Where's the ditto?
It's just hanging off it.
Guitar comes in here,
but it likes to do that.
Goes through these ones, and it goes all the way back over here through this one, and then along through here and out. And I haven't got anything through like an effects loop or anything like that. I just the whole lot in through the front of the.
It looks great, Lee.
There's my board. Can you do the same, Pete?
I was just going to do the Durple because I've got the Durple on here as well. That's the Durple.
That is such a good pedal for 40 quid.
Oh, that sounds great.
Right.
Woo! Do you want to see my board?
Let's finish this. Okay, you see the board.
I'm on one of these Smith Array. This is like a tiny. Oh my God! There's all the cables hanging out everywhere. Hang on, everybody.
Someone wants to know what's happened to my knee. Well, I took an arrow to it, and that's what's happened. Ripped my jeans. It's one for all you long-time viewers of Andertons TV there.
That's the board.
Oh, yeah.
I put a little top on here. I've made a little piece of wood with some Velcro on it so I can fit the tuner and the Durple. So I'm going into tuner, compressor, Dane, and then the gunshot. No, sorry, I'm going back up to here, then down here, then here, into the Kodiak, and then
great.
Up and slew.
Right, come on, Pete. Let's say goodbye.
Yeah.
And there you go. We might try and do some more of these videos. Maybe we don't necessarily always have to be live, but we'll keep ourselves socially distanced like this for the appropriate amount of time. But thank you very much for